Welcome back to CES 2020. I'm Brian Stillman with BeTerrific. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Las Vegas Convention Center. We're looking at some exercise tech right now, but also some audio tech, combining it all, running coaches, all sorts of things, all in these tiny new little earbuds from Soul. So these are the Soul Blade. They're earbuds that also act as running coaches and fitness coaches. So explain this to us.
Exactly. So essentially what Soul Blade is it's a combination of a true wireless earbud and a real-time running coach. So what it does is it uses AI voice coaching technology to actually give you in-ear coaching live while you're on a run. So it uses a piece of technology called Biomech engine, and essentially what that does is it calibrates with your body's movements and your physical stats to give you a full range of your running metrics and your running form in real time to make you a better runner and to prevent injury.
So how's it doing that? You know, you have these things stuck in your ear. How is it measuring things? How is it understanding what is optimal for you, whether you're doing it right, whether you're doing it wrong, and giving you that feedback? How does that work?
Sure. So essentially what Biomech engine is a very small microchip that's embedded into the headphones, and it contains a biomechanical sensor that really calibrates with your body's movement just through the motion of your head. So what you'll do is you would register through the Soul app called Soul Fit, and you would enter in all of your personal physical metrics. So your height, your weight, your age, your gender, and any sort of additional injury history that you've gone through, or any sort of specifics about your running experience. And from there, there's an existing data set that will calibrate with those metrics to sort of whittle it down to an optimized range of where you should be on your running form and what makes the most sense for you.
That's really cool. I mean, there are a lot of people out there who are less experienced runners. You know, I don't do a lot of running, but for a while I decided I was going to take it up, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just running. You know what I mean? And there was no one there to tell me if you're doing it right, how you can do it better, how you can optimize it to get the most out of it. So to have something like this seems like a very helpful tool. Who is it geared towards? Is it geared towards beginners? Is it geared towards more experienced runners?
Yeah, well, that's a great question, and that's the awesome part about a product like Blade, is that it's really geared towards everybody. And that's the beauty of an in-ear AI voice coach, is that it could be perfect for anybody from an aspiring runner who's just starting to, work on an exercise program for the first time, or it could be for somebody who's training for a marathon. I mean, there's so many different applications and ways that the data can be valuable to you. If you are somebody who's training for a marathon, or if you're a professional runner or an experienced runner, for example, maybe you're looking to correct one specific area of your running form, whether it's your oscillation or your step width or your stride. This can give you all of those metrics in a very personalized way that'll tell you exactly what you're doing wrong and how you can fix that. So really, it's a product that's perfect for anybody. So
now these are Bluetooth earbuds. What are some of the specs behind that?
Exactly. So it's Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity. Okay. They pair with any sort of smartphone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android, and the app as well is compatible with both Apple and Android. So what you would do is you would set the headphones up, pair it with your Bluetooth, download the Soul Fit app, and then pair the device with the app by entering in the information that's associated with the product, and then you'll be on your way. You'll be able to set it up. You'll be able to calibrate the device with your head. All you have to do is look straight ahead. It takes a couple seconds to calibrate, and then you're off and running.
Water resistant?
Yes.
I'm assuming?
Exactly. So perfect for anybody who's working out in any sort of harsh conditions, whether it's rain or whether it's you're a particularly sweaty individual. It contains IPX7 weatherproof rating, which is one of the highest weatherproof grades that can be given out. So really good resistance against water and wind and all of those sort of elements.
And what kind of battery life do they have?
So it's really great for anybody who's looking to, go work out for any sort of extended periods of time, because in each individual charge, you'll get about 6 hours of playtime. And then for the charging case, when you recharge it, it'll give you about 96 hours of combined total charge time for one charge. So really the amount of time that you'll be spending charging the case is very, very little.
They're very light. I mean, these don't feel particularly heavy given the amount of tech that's crammed into this little device.
Yeah.
It's not particularly obtrusive or anything like that.
Right.
How long has Soul been developing these?
So Soul has been around for about 10 years. They're based out of Hong Kong. When they originally came to market, they were very focused on lifestyle audio products, stuff for people on the go, really just sort of trying to get great audio quality products to people at an affordable price point. In the last couple of years, they've really zoned in on focusing more on the sports and tech innovation space. And this is really sort of their tour de force in terms of what they've been coming out with. So in August 2018, they put out a product called Run Free Pro Bio, which was the first product in their family to introduce the AI voice coaching technology. And then over the last couple of years, they've been developing Blade, which is sort of the next level version of that. Taking that voice coaching technology and combining it with a heart rate monitor that's actually built into the headphones, all in the form of a very light, as you said, very easy to wear, true wireless earbuds. So to your point, a ton of technology fit in a very small vessel.
What we can't listen to them at the moment. What is the voice coaching telling you? What is it? How is it interacting with you to get you to get on the ball with your workouts?
Yeah. So really,
is it screaming at you?
No, it's not screaming at you. It's a very pleasant, nice, slightly robotic but very personable voice.
Okay.
And what she'll be telling you is really just basic commands that sync up with what you're doing on your runs. So, for example, yesterday I went on a run and it was telling me to increase my stride distance.
Okay.
So it'll say, look out for your stride or increase your stride. A lot of people, they don't realize it, but they're at injury risk because their head angle is too low. They're looking at their feet or the ground when they're running. So if your head tilt angle is too low, it'll say, watch your head tilt angle, keep your head tilt angle up. So really it'll prompt you to correct these things in real time so that you could actually develop a pattern to where you're running with better form and preventing injury.
Now, if you're playing music through these, and you also have the voice coach, how are those two interacting? In the sense, is it ducking the volume on the music when the voice comes in?
Yes, so it'll duck the volume on the music, but the commands are very straightforward. So they're not going to take up too much of your time. It'll tell you what you need to work on, and then you'll be on your way.
Cool. So you were out running. What kind of music are you listening to when you run?
Personally, I'm a hip hop guy.
Okay.
Now that I'm getting older, I guess my taste in hip hop is leaning towards the old school hip hop. So that's what I like to run to.
We get older, but the music stays the same.
Exactly.
Right. Cool. Well, thank you so much for bringing these by. When are these going to be available?
So these are going to be hitting the market around Q3 of this year.
Okay.
Soul has actually had these in development for about a year now, and they've completed a crowdfunding phase, so we're really sort of headed towards the finish line with these, and we're aiming to get them in people's hands towards the second half of this year, so keep an eye out for them then.
What's retail price going to be on these?
Retail price is going to be in the range of $200, and people can find them on soulelectronics.com, and then eventually, most likely, on Amazon as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming by. It was... These are cool. These are the kind of coaching that maybe I could actually get behind.
Exactly, and you won't have to pay for a personal trainer.
There you go. Stick around. We're going to bring you continuing coverage at CES 2020. I'm here with Soul. This is the Soul Blade. I'm Brian Stillman. This is BeTerrific. We'll be back.